Hi, this is Chef Michael Pack from Keysight's World Cafe and US Dining. I'm hoping that everybody is safe at home with your families. Thought I'd make a quick video on something you can do quickly at home and easily. It's actually a marinade for a recipe that I do at the cafe for a cilantro lime grilled chicken. So this is just for the marinade. It's simple, and I'll post those ingredients at the end of the video. But essentially it's fresh grated lime and lime juice from 1 lime, 2 tablespoons of chopped cilantro, tablespoon of chopped garlic, half a teaspoon of crushed red chilies. I have half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of pepper at the very bottom left. And then of course I have some just a teaspoon of sugar. I also have 1/8 of a cup of apple cider vinegar, and I also have a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. I want to talk real quick about vinegars. Vinegars is really how you make your flavor on your recipe. But basically the vinegar is really what you're going to need for the flavor, and the acid in the vinegar is what helps tenderize the meat and actually let the flavor leach into the food. A favorite that I like to use is apple cider vinegar. It's robust, but it's also very smooth. It's slightly sweet with just the right amount of acidity. Red wine vinegar, really good for salad dressings and some marinades. Keeping in mind that the colored vinegars will, more than likely your end product will have a colored tint to it, such as the red wine vinegar. Then also the balsamic vinegar, which is a black vinegar, which will definitely turn anything that you mix with it dark or very dark brown to black. Rice vinegar is great for mild marinades, for very, you don't want a whole lot of acidity and not a lot of aromatics you're going to add to your marinade. Rice vinegar is a really good vinegar to add if you don't want too much of that tartness. There's also a white balsamic vinegar that you can use if you don't want the black coloring in your balsamic. White vinegar is also great for salad dressings as well. This is a 16-ounce container, a lemon or lime squeezer, a microplane or a shredder, a fine shredder blade would be fine, small paring knife. Then I have one of these low-cost stir sticks, or you can get one at like Target or Walmart. They're very cheap. They're like 20 bucks. Essentially, you're going to take all the ingredients and add them into your cup. I will make a note about sugar. When you add sugar or anything like honey, any kind of corn syrup, any kind of sweetener, what's going to happen is your product will burn. So what I would suggest is, prior to adding sugar, just use your marinade without the sugar, and then after you marinate and you cook your product, add the sugar, and then baste your product with the marinade with the sugar added afterwards while it's cooking. That way you still have the sweetness that you wanted, but you don't burn your product with the sugar. So one other thing I want to mention is when you use limes, the real flavor from the lime is not the juice itself, it's actually the rind that carries all that flavor. So I like to use a microplane. This is a very fine blade. You can buy this on Amazon for, again, like 20 bucks. Very nice tool to have in the kitchen. Okay, so you gently rub that lime across your grater, getting all that rind off of there. I'm rolling the lime as I run it across the grater. Then we'll cut that in half. Put that juice in there. The other half. This is the cider vinegar and the olive oil. All the ingredients mixed together. I take my stir stick. So this is what we ended up with. As you can see, it's not thick like salad dressing. You don't want to add too much oil. Again, if you throw something on the grill that's been marinating in this, as like the cilantro lime chicken that I'm making here, you don't want a lot of oil. You want a little bit of oil so that the chicken doesn't stick to the grill. But essentially, when you marinate with this marinade, you need at least 4 to 6 hours. Overnight is preferred. You'll have the best flavor if you marinate overnight. Also, if you're using big pieces of chicken, like just cut pieces of chicken, thighs and legs and breasts, you want to let it marinate longer because of the fact that it's going to be such a big, thick piece of meat. So that's it. As I mentioned, these are the ingredients in the marinade. You can stop the video and write this down, but essentially all the ingredients get mixed together, blend it really well, like you're trying to make a salad dressing, and then put it in a Ziploc bag with your chicken for 4 to 6 hours. Throw it on the grill. You'll have some delicious cilantro lime grilled chicken. Thanks for letting me into your house, and I'm really anxious to see you back at the Key site. Everybody stay safe, keep your family safe, and we'll see you soon. Bye.